Alors, une petite pré-annonce pour toutes les personnes qui sont aux alentours de la Pool Arena. Nous allons commencer d'ici quelques secondes la première intervention de l'après-midi, puisqu'on va vous faire part bien, des résultats d'un groupe de travail au niveau international sur les économies d'eau et d'énergie. Et donc, nous allons avoir des informations et des données au niveau international concernant ce sujet. Donc, si vous êtes aux alentours, vous qui passez justement dans les allées, venez nous rejoindre. Bonjour, ça va bien? Ben, parfait, alors si ça va bien. Euh, on vous invite à venir nous rejoindre, donc à prendre place au niveau de la Pool Arena afin de suivre justement le sujet qui va vous être évoqué par Joël Pulinx. Alors justement, il est 14h00, donc comme nous sommes extrêmement ponctuels, je vous invite à accueillir Joël Pulinx, délégué général de la FPP, qui va nous restituer justement les résultats de ce groupe de travail sur les économies d'eau et d'énergie. Alors, on va accueillir, merci les gars, l'équipe de la régie, voilà, pour faire un maximum de bruit. Et genre, c'est l'ambiance folle ici. Mesdames, messieurs, accueillons Joël Pulinx par des applaudissements nourris et chaleureux. Faites du bruit. Ouais. Incroyable.
Thank you. Tu veux que je commence?
Eh bien oui, Joël, je vous invite à commencer, effectivement, pour nous faire part.
Thank you to be there today. I will present to you some works which has been done by WAPSA. So what is WAPSA? WAPSA is a World Alliance of Pool and Spa Association with a collection of 20 active national pool and spa associations around the world that works together. It's not a membership organization, but a voluntary organization without statutes, for instance. It represents 20 countries with 19 active national pool, because for Australia, it is the same association for Australia and New Zealand. You can see just the flags of the country in the alliance. You can see there is not only European countries, but also USA, Australia, New Zealand, Brazil, Mexico. So it is an international voluntary association to speak about all the subjects who can deal with swimming pool and spas at the international level. Our mission statement is an alliance to promote and protect the interests of the pool and spa industry worldwide. Our aims are information and benchmarking, exchange of ideas, setting global goals, working together to help set up more national pool and spa associations around the world. We represent 11,700 companies which are members of the association in the International Alliance. The turnover of the industry is almost 20 billion euros, and there are nearly 900,000 employees in the sector of swimming pool represented in this World Alliance. Subgroup in this World Alliance are market data. You have seen a presentation another day about that. Sabina Hickman from PHTA, which is the American association, manages this working group. Education, Lindsay McGrath, SPASA is the Australian association, and environmental sustainability, it is FPP. We are managing this working group. And Augusti Ferrer from ASOFAP manage the working group for association management. We share information about the management of different associations at the international level. And Marketing Pool Positive is managed by Miller and Mark from the Swedish Association. Each subgroup proposes a questionnaire and choose a subject to deal with. For environmental matters this year, we exchange about water usage, and we begin to exchange about saving energy in swimming pools. The idea is to share best practices and to communicate to the end customers and professionals. A document has been produced this Monday because meeting each year takes place in an exhibition, the day just before the exhibition, and this week we have a real meeting on Monday. Environmental matters. You can see countries which have given an answer to our questionnaire. And the first question was, since last year, because we have worked last year also on this matter of saving water, do you have any new regulation initiatives or other guidance to reduce the water consumption in swimming pools or spas? The answer was 50-50, as we said in France. Several countries have a new regulation or initiative for saving water this year because, you know, drought is not only in France. It exists in other countries all around the world. In UK, managing drought code of practice regulates water usage during hosepipe bans, limiting pool refills for domestic pools. New pools can be filled once post-construction. In France, you know that last year we had local restriction on filling private pool as growing in France. The Plan O have a target to reduce of 10% the use of water in each sector economic. In Portugal, there are a lot affected also by drought. Public pools are no longer required to renew 2% of their volume daily. You know, in France also, the regulation about public pool changes few because in the past we are obliged in public pools to renew all the water volume 2 times a year. Now, since last year, it is just 1 time a year. So we hope that also in public pools it will be changed to save some water. In Australian, they have an interesting initiative because the federation developed a certificate for the climate program, and the professional could have certification if they have some management for respecting environmental matters. And one is interesting for us, but we hope it will not appear in France, because in the USA you already have pool limitations on size of states being mandated. So in USA, the size of the swimming pool are already limited. About the advising for saving water, Canada, Portugal, Italy, Mexico, Hungary have no official document for the information for professionals. In Belgium, they provide general tips and specific guidelines with the Belgian Association. In Austria, Brazil, and Spain, they offer the international guidance documents to the public on water saving and also on the website. In Germany, they provide some interesting educational videos on their website. You can find it for the end customer to explain that how you can manage swimming pool without using too much water, and to have a sensibilization for the end customers because they are involved in saving water in swimming pools, as you know. In UK, Bishta and Spata offer resources, including fact sheets, also on social media published on their website. And in Australia and New Zealand, they have information and they have a certification for that. In France, I don't know if you participated at the presentation in French with Michael, but in France we made a lot of things last year in the aim to save water in swimming pool and to show to the government a swimming pool is able to use very few water. In France, we conduct a comprehensive awareness campaigns that includes water-saving poster, TV spots, an exclusive calculator for estimating water consumption, and dedicated website with resources and a guide to ecological transition along with a water-saving charter. If you want to have more information about this initiative, you have the bus of FPP at the beginning of this hall. You can have a demonstration of our calculator, which are developed only in FPP with an European European brevet. This varied approach reflects different regional priorities and regulation concerning water use in swimming pools and spas, and some regions focus on strict regulation requiring water replacement, while others emphasize conservation and provide extensive resources to both professionals and to the public. You can know, you can have an overview of the calculator in France. Once more, Michael can show you. The explanations are in French. This is, for instance, the calculator not for saving water, but the calculator to apply the European standard, because at the European level we have a standard about efficiency, climatic efficiency, and it is a standard to have a aim to save energy and to save also water. So you have the different calculation inside this logiciel developed by FPP. The calculator of using of water in France, we calculate the average. The average in family pools of using water is less than 7 cubic meter. If you don't empty the swimming pool in winter, and if you have a cover, because we know that a cover saves 95% of evaporation in a swimming pool. You have also in line on our website propiscine.fr a small calculator more simplified for the end customers, and they could enter the parameters of their swimming pool and know how many water they will use. And this is an overview of our TV campaign. This TV campaign is a sensibilization to the end customers, and it was also in the aim to give information and show the effort made by the professionals to save water and to have formation for the end customers. And this publication was, this campaign of communication was very appreciated by the Ministry of Ecological Transition in France. We ask also a question to know if in other countries it is authorized to use other kind of water than potable water, than drinking water. In 5 countries, they can use non-potable technical water. In 4 countries, they use seawater. In 10 countries, rainwater. In 8 cases, other, and 1 non-possibility to use other than drinking waters. You have general approaches. rainwater commonly allowed with certain preparatory steps to ensure water quality. In any cases, there is a necessity of a result of water quality because, you know, it is very important for the swimmers. Filtration necessary to remove debris and impurities using mechanical or activated carbon filters. And rainwater is typically collected from roofs or similar surfaces and stored in tanks. Especially in Australia, they use a lot of rainwaters. They have them in tanks, but they have to treat it to fill the swimming pool with this kind of water. Seawater in some countries, as Portugal, sometimes Spain, they use seawater, sometimes directly in the swimming pool and sometimes with a specific treatment to make the salt out of the water. Do you recommend using rainwater for harvesting tank for refilling the swimming pool? It is 50-50. Half of the countries say yes, the others say no. Which type of equipment or practice do you recommend for saving water? The majority is pool cover. It is not a surprise. Cover shelter enclosure in 5 cases. Filtration system with recycling backwash water in 6 countries. And winterizing without emptying the swimming pool in 10 cases. Others 7. You know, it is very different, but you know also that we have several solutions to save water. This is the recommendation we have in the most cases in different countries. Cartridge filters, regenerative DO filters, covers, pool covers, and which are essential tools, variable speed pumps, winterizing without filling the swimming pool, and filter media, advanced filter media type AFM, because we do less backwashes necessary to have a good quality of water. This recommendation, we have put this recommendation in a document you will see at the end of this presentation. It was the first document we published from WAPSA to have recommendation to the professional, and after that we will have another document to have recommendation to the end customers. It was important for us to share this kind of best practices because, you know, in each country, professionals have some habits, have some products, and some way of treating water, of filtering water, and so on. And to have the view of all the countries is important to make each countries become better. This is the document which will be published by WAPSA, the first document with the recommendation you see just before, without the system of diatomeus and without IFM because they are marked. But there are most solutions, and it is important to circulate some information from WAPSA. It is the first document, once more. Important because have 20 countries which are agreeing on one document. It is the first we have already done, and we hope it is the first of a collection. Does your association provide guidance or companies saving the pool water into a temporary structure basin during a renovation? You know, only one country said yes, all the other countries said no. It is not used very practices in different countries. we have to make progress. We have to find solutions because it is not very useful in some countries. How does the industry in your country promote itself as making best use of water resources? In the most cases, they have guidance, they have recommendations on their websites, and they publish some flyers or small videos depending on the countries. In France, we have a lot of tools for that on the site Propiscine with a calculator, which is a big plus for that. It is important to say that in Belgium they have an interesting tool also to calculate the use of water and the use of energy in swimming pools they have developed with an university. How does the industry in your country promote itself as making best use of water resources? In UK they use education and advocacy. In France, you know, there is a lot of tools. We already developed that. In Australia, there are certificates, and in Spain, they promote best practices. Das passiert. Okay. So we finished the part of water saving. I don't know if you have some question of what appears in different countries. No? So we will pass to the part about saving energy. The recommendation how to save energy in the most of countries, once more, they use covers. Heat pumps are more effective than in Portugal tax reduction for heat pumps. In France, it is not the case for heat pumps, especially for swimming pool. We try to do that to discuss with the government on this matter, but they don't want because they said swimming pool is not as useful as a house, and you are not obliged to have swimming pool. So it was not possible to obtain that. We tried, but it was not possible. The use of variable frequency drives on pool pumps is effective in all the countries. When we discuss with the other countries, we know that if we have very good solution with pumps with variable speed, they are more used in effectively for public pools, and not a lot sold for family pools regarding the cost of them. But we explain that in the future it can be the case because they are very effective and very useful to save energy. In Germany, you have also connected pool solar panels, which are more used in swimming pool. It was not the case 10 years before. In Germany, they have an energy guide. They have a white paper to discuss with the government. They use also social media and videos. And UK, for heatless prevention, there are a recommendation to use pool covers. They promote the installation of heat pumps, and they provide once more guidance for saving energy. Does your association promote the use of solar panel, solar pool covers, cover shelters? Yes, in 81%, and no in the other way. Does your association provide any estimates for average energy use in an average outdoor domestic residential family pools? No, in 81%. It is difficult in each country to have an average of using energy in a family pools. Even in France, we have not, for instance, this number of kilowatts. But we will work on it because, for instance, some journalists need this information. Ecologists have this question also, and we have to convince them with figures. already. Please explain your answer and provide any relevant links. In Portugal, they work in progress, and they will develop a calculator to calculate energy usage for pools. In Belgium, it is already done, and the Belgian Federation developed a calculator with also the cost it represents in energy. It is an interesting tool developed in Belgium. In Italy, they will have future guidelines, and in Mexico, they have limited data. If we see some figures, in 2 cases, we see that it is 3,000 to 4,000 kilowatt, and in another case, 3.5 thousand kilowatt per year. So we can expect that these figures already issued for a calculator from Belgium is an average, but we have to check it more precisely in the future. Is there any legislation or industry guidance regarding the promotion of reducing energy use through the installation of variable speed pumps? Yes, in 9 cases, and no, in 7 cases. In Canada, there is a Pool Saver program. They previously developed Pool Saver program in collaboration with local utility companies, offering rebates of upgrading single speed pumps to variable speed pumps in residential pools. We know that in France it is not possible to obtain some help from the government, but in other countries, in Canada it is the case, in Belgium it is the case. Our government has to make progress. In Germany, they follow the European standards. The European standard about efficiency that we saw previously with the calculator. Belgium also. UK, they use this standard also. They have some discussion with their government. In France also, we use this European standard. And we inform the end customers with a flyer how to save energy in swimming pools. It is important already to have discussion with the end customers because they have a big responsibility to save water and to save energy, because the comportment of the consumer, of the owner of the swimming pool is very important. Professionals cannot do all the things to save water and energy. Our customers are also very implicated in this saving the planet. In Australia, they use also variable speed pumps. They have guides in Spain also. In Brazil, they have a Brazilian energy conservation program. The process publishes and encourages the use of efficient heating equipment such as heat pumps, solar and gas heaters. Are there any unique ways that you are aware of to heat public pools? No, in 11 countries, and yes, in 5 countries. In Canada, there has been approach by companies offering creative heating solutions for public pools, including using waste heat generated from server farms to heat pool water. In Belgium, they have geothermal heat pumps. In Spain, no other than the above-mentioned cover, solar panel, etc. And in Brazil, equipment such as heat pumps, solar and gas heater are generally used. So in majority, heat pumps are used in swimming pool, but we can begin to see other solutions, especially for public pools who are using more energy than family pools. And this is the practical way of WAPSA promoting environmental matters. It is the example for saving water, but we will publish next year one for saving also energy. Thank you for your attendance. That's we would like to share for the first time with you from WAPSA, and we hope that in the future we can have more information, more deeper research, and more figures to give to you to make in progress all the profession, all the sector at the international level. Thank you.
Merci. Merci Joël. Peut-être des questions, oui, dans le public. Any questions? Yes? No? So? Bah écoutez, voilà, merci beaucoup Joël pour l'ensemble de ces retours, que ce soit en termes d'eau et d'énergie. Merci pour ces études au niveau WAPSA, très bien. En tout cas, le focus est mis, et ce depuis un bon moment, sur justement la préservation de l'eau, l'utilisation de l'eau et surtout eh bien, les économies d'énergie qui vont avec. Alors on continuera justement un petit peu dans cette tendance d'économie, ou en tout cas de trouver le juste équilibre pour des questions environnementales avec la prochaine conférence qui aura lieu à 15 h, c'est-à-dire